Hello, my friends out there on the internet, and welcome back to another retro gaming look back here on my channel at Rob Roberts Plays here on YouTube. And today we're going to be looking at an 80s arcade classic on a system I'm not as familiar with, but I've been trying to get more familiar with through this series. We're looking at Gyruss on the ColecoVision. Now, of course, Gyruss is really a legendary shooting game where you're, able to spin the ship in kind of a circular direction. And you're trying to shoot these ships really, if you can get them before they hit the center, even better. But you just want to get all these ships, and then once you clear the board of the ships, as is usual in these shooting games, you will go to the next stage. And of course, this game also extremely familiar for its iconic soundtrack, Toccata and Fueg, kind of a dancey classical song there. Okay, so spinning around trying to get this last guy. Boy, he was kind of a pain to get. All right, yay! Warping away. So, yep, we're going to make our way through the whole solar system. And, of course, now this stage are going to get a little meaner because they're actually going to fire back and there's going to be asteroids flying at us. All that is really what I remember from the original game, playing in the arcade. I used to play this at a sandwich shop, of all places, had a Gyruss arcade machine. That's actually kind of one of those arcade machines I really wish Arcade 1-Up would make, is a Gyruss machine. Because I think they have some other Konami games like Time Pilot, but I'm not sure I've seen... Oh, and so we shot the little satellite and got our little double shot, which is going to make us even stronger. I'm not sure I've ever seen Gyruss on one of those. Yay, we got to Neptune! It's blue and pretty. Okay. Okay, usually these chance stages are just positioning yourself in the right place and then firing as much as you can. Ooh. I feel like I'm having... Wow, I did it! I was feeling like I was having pretty good luck on that stage. I feel like maybe the firing window and where you have to be positioned isn't quite as strict as I remember. I played a few versions of this. I played the arcade for sure. And definitely the Nintendo version was really cool. They kind of zhuzhed it up a little bit. It was a ultra... Whoops. It was an Ultra Games on that console. See, I was a little too close, and I took a bullet to the face. Can't do the same thing I was doing in the bonus stage there. I can't remember if there was a version of this on the Atari 2600 or not. I honestly can't in the moment. I think there was. But I was also, so oh man, those kind of move really fast. Our house also had not just an Atari 2600, but a Commodore 64. And that's where I really remember playing this game, was on the Commodore. So that's the version, yeah, I know most from. Those little gates, you gotta be careful, can't run into those. All right, yes, very memeable. 2 warps too. You can read it. you know how most people acting 12 years old are gonna pronounce it. Whoop. Whoop. Okay, gotta be very careful. Ooh, not bad. We were able to kind of shoot everything before it was a problem. The double shot in this version of the game is very effective. Ooh. Gotta be careful. Even less time to react than a game of Tempest, to be honest. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. I almost went right into that bullet. Okay. We did it! We made it to Uranus. I pronounce it the other way, too. Okay, now on the chance stage, they're not gonna shoot back at you. So we can really just, like, get all up in their face and shoot. Woohoo! Perfect Uranus. Lovely. Nice. We're getting high scores here. Yeah, give me those points. All right, what's up next? Unfortunately, this game, very similar to the real world, does not recognize Pluto as a planet, which is most unfortunate. Or maybe you start the game at Pluto. I have to be honest, I don't know my Gyruss backstory. Usually with these space games from back in the day, it's you're shooting bad ships because ships bad, you good. Let's go to Saturn. Whoop. Watch out for the asteroid. Watch out for the yellow bullets. The coloring is very interesting because your bullets, if you notice, like right as they're coming out of my ship, are also a yellow color, and that's kind of throwing me. Okay, this is going to be harder until I get that double shot. Ooh. Generous. Love that. Is that it? Yep. I feel like this might be cutting some corners to kind of make this fit on, you know, an older system like the ColecoVision. I feel like you can't really see all of the ships that are floating in the center. Like, I feel like it's kind of pixel on, pixel off sort of situation. So you can see a couple in there right now, and then it kind of gets a little... But that was a big thing, is that you could actually shoot them when they're in the center, but you have to be able to see them to do that. And then the ones that you didn't take out, come get you. All right. Saturn. Okay. Oh no, we finally let one get away. Sad. Still, I feel like I'm doing way better on this version, especially considering this is like the first time I've ever played this on ColecoVision. It's not the first time I played Gyruss, but I feel like, wow, that was very generous for what I usually would get on those bonus levels. All right, Jupiter, yep. All right. You don't go all the way to the sun. If I remember right, this game is over once you get to Earth. Although, if I get to Earth, I may not. I'm glad they made a different, or I'm glad they made a decent version of the Gyruss song, you know, Takata. Oh, gotta watch out for the ships crashing into. Uh-oh, last ship. We may not make it to Jupiter. Oh, dang. It's almost like that thing was chasing me. Shucks. All right, not bad, considering it's been a long time since I played that game. That's really not bad. Let's do one more playthrough. I don't think, sadly, I remember reading in the manual, you could pick like different levels and stuff, but I don't really think I was able to find how to do that. Especially since I'm not actually using a number controller on here. I should have been able to get a perfect on this first board easy because they don't shoot at you on this first board. And they spawn at the same place every time. So if you just kind of start to recognize the patterns, it gets very, very easy. And you know there's some big gamers who have all the patterns memorized in this game. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the spawn patterns are similar to what I remember from the other versions of the game, at least in that first stage. Now, I don't really remember them outside of the first stage, but... Oh, dang! Asteroid got me. I thought we might be able to make another no-death run, but... no such luck to be had. Shucks. You really don't get a lot of reaction time. That's kind of a bummer. Of course, I don't think the original was particularly forgiving on some of the timing either. You just have to kind of know when it's okay to be all flying up in their face and when it's not. Come on, Rob. Didn't I end the last time I got through this without losing a single life, and now I've lost like 3? Whoops. All right. This time, though, we don't have our double shot for the bonus round, so I'm not sure the chance stage is going to go very well, but we'll try. Oh, look at that. Shooting, like, right in between. Oh, man. You really need that double shot to have an impact. Look at that. My bullets are just, like, going between the planes. Wow. What a difference that double shot makes here. Otherwise, I have to get good with my timing. You just have to get good with the timing. All right, let's go. You know where we're going. No death run. Let's do it. I want to get perfect Uranus. No death run. I guess I'm not getting that today. Oh my goodness. See how many ships have collected in the middle because we didn't really get enough of them. There's our double shot finally. Oh, needed that. Oh man, that was a horrible run compared to the first one. Bummer, bummer. One more? Let's do one more. Let's do one more. I can't allow that to stand. Although I actually should use like an auto fire button because I'm actually just like tapping the button over and over. And that might be part of the reason why I'm already kind of like flopping, is because I'm actually slamming on the fire button over and over again. And my hand's like, this is a lot. There we go. Now the key is to just hang on to this double and not lose it this time. Okay, again, we can be in their face. We have to watch for the yellow bullets. And the asteroids. Okay. Love that. Love that. Is the last one we top? Yep. Nice. Wow. See how much easier that is with the double shot? You have so much. It's almost like a triple shot, I feel like, with the kind of coverage you have there. Look at that. Look at that. Not even a problem. Like, I'm not even moving. I'm just slamming the fire button over and over. The double shot's taking care of everything. Double shot. OP. All right, much better, though. That last run through was a wee bit embarrassing. So I'm glad we fixed it that time. Oh, man. I wasn't even, like, trying to stay. I just was really wrong place, wrong time. I just need to let some of those go. But I really feel like it's easier to deal with them here. Oh, and the yellow ships and the yellow bullets, not good. I feel like it's... Well, I was going to say it's easier with the red ships, but then the red ships fly up all in your face. Okay. This time I feel like we can just kind of... Maybe the trick is, instead of like trying to like get up in their face and shoot them like this is Tempest, like try to shoot them when they're in the well and then just dodge. I feel like that works a lot better because of the coverage that the double beam has. Okay. Better, but not exactly where I totally want to be. Ooh. Saw that asteroid coming. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think we have one more stage. All right, so I think we already improved on our last game. Not that that was hard to do. Yay, we got an extra ship right there. Good, good. Love to see that. Looks like 60,000 points for an extra ship. We made it! All right. More chances. I don't remember him playing this on Commodore, like that kind of like suspenseful riff that's in the background. Like it kind of has that low like that I seem to remember the bonus stage was empty, no sound. You didn't hear classical music or nothing. Totally random aside, but just like a memory I have of Gyruss is that, you know, if you've been following me for a while because of Orange Launch Radio, you know, the show I've been co-hosting for over 20 years, you know, we all started playing Dance. Oh, damn. We all started playing Dance Dance Revolution. And the Dance Dance Revolution version on the Xbox, I believe it was Ultra Mix 2. It might have been 3, but I feel like it was 2. Actually had like, dang it, had a remix of this song, the Gyruss, Toccata, which is, Toccata and Fueg, but it's the Gyruss song. Actually had a version of that in DDR, and I thought that was awesome. Like, I loved the fact. I think they used that in other mixes later on, but I remember it started on the Xbox was the first time I heard it. And that was kind of cool to have like a classic piece of like gaming history, like in DDR. But of course, Konami, did the arcade version of the game, was one of their early hits, and then the Nintendo version was an Ultra Games, but Ultra was just a way for Konami to publish more games in the US. Get around Nintendo's 3 games a year rule. Well, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get around the well a little better like I did my first game. So what do we chalk that up to, folks? Is that beginner's luck? Is that my hand wearing down because of the fire button? I'm not sure, but honestly, pretty faithful port of Gyruss. I do think the balancing of the double shot makes that like really OP, like even more. I mean, it's kind of a must-have in the original, but that felt really, really overpowered. But yeah, I would come back and play this one just for fun. It's a good port. Definitely ColecoVision's allowing you to do more than, what an Atari at the time would have done. Probably because it's a little more like a computer. It's a little more adjacent to a lot of the computing systems at the time. But got to be honest, when it comes to personal computers of the 80s, it's very, very hard to touch the Commodore 64, the sound chip there, which was incredible. We'll look back at some of those classics a little later. But for now, thanks so much for tuning in for another retro look back here at Rob Roberts Plays. I appreciate you, and please consider following, subscribing for plenty more videos. Go back in the archive. There's lots and lots of videos, and I play some modern stuff too and capture gameplay of that here. So thanks for being here. Bye-bye.